look my table how messy it is. So I just like have a hard time to dealing with the wire harness. And then it's the radiator. We cut out another new bracket. And then like now it's in the right position because this thing is still on the R&D. I need to modify the fan. I need to modify the temperature sensor.
This is easy, but not easy. It's easy if you understand all the components, what everything does. If you don't understand the basics, this is definitely not a project that you want to get into. There's other things that you can do with a Grom that's a little bit more entry level.
It just depends on you how hard you want to go.
That's true.
Okay, this is me.
Yeah.
Because I like to go the hard way. If you go the hard way, that means you learn a lot from there. If something it kind of like you put it on and run, and then you don't learn anything. You just like doing a handwork, just putting stuff together.
Yeah.
But you hit a little bit of problem, okay, and then now you will understand how they control the fan. All this, you would just learn right there.
Yeah, you would learn as you go.
This is my nail clipper.
Your nail clipper.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like you clip your nails, sir.
Look right here. Let me show you that.
No. That's gross. What are you doing?
We're putting on the bearings on the powder coated wheels.
Dude, those things look sick, man.
Like the colors? I know you picked it up with me.
I know.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna use the all ball bearings or all ball racing bearing kit for the Grom. This is a nice kit because it comes included with everything. The two bearings, the carrier bearing, which I already got on there, and also come with the seals. So all in one kit, so you don't have to think about it.
Shit. I don't even know if I'm capturing it. You see the flames coming out of there? It's a jet engine.
We're just pretty much heating it up just to get the material to expand a little bit. Just makes it easier for the bearing to install. Some people don't like to do this step. They just like to ram it in there.
Oh.
Or they just like to just press it in there. So the way we do it is really simple. Socket, old axle, all the bearings.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be very excited when we're done with this.
That's good. I'm really excited too. I know who else is excited. The man himself is excited. And I'm really excited to get it to him because he's been really, really patient. And he's such a good guy that I want to see how the way he reacts. So just will kind of align everything. So the axle just goes all the way through. Dang, look at all the sand. No matter what you do, after you powder coat something, no matter how hard you try, all the sand and stuff like that will still be inside, even if you clean it. And that's why we go with double sealed bearings. Flip it, go back to the other side. This keeps everything straight. We used to use the press, but sometimes the press will make it go sideways because nothing is really keeping it straight.
I will try to save you guys the misery of this loud banging noise in the edit.
Play some classical music. Normally I would do this on the floor because it's a little bit more quieter, but I don't want to hurt your back holding that camera. I'm being really thoughtful.
You can do it. Because if anything, my ears are now getting the bang, bang.
Oh, really? All right.
So beautiful.
SoCal, baby. That's it. It's all in there. And then we'll put the O-ring on and then everything else.
Guess what? LB's car's still here. And I'm not trying to hit my head up against that. I think next time you guys do a tire change, I want to try it. I gotta start learning, right?
Yeah, it's not hard. We're gonna let you ruin some old tires first, because usually that's what people do, because they don't see that right, and then you're gonna learn.
Question: do you have to balance these rims?
You can. I mean, technically it's only going 60 miles per hour, so you probably won't get the vibration from these, but if you do, it'll definitely help.
Jaren's in the background.
Hi, Jaren. Rebecca disappeared so fast.
I know, she just ran. How much are a pair of these?
Well, these are OEM. So
Oh.
whatever the price is for OEM, we just powder coat it.
See, this is how much I know about this stuff. Basically nothing. I was almost gonna put the lens right in front of it.
Sony on fire. This is a front bearing from All Balls Racing. This is probably for something else, so I'm not gonna use that. There's only these two seals and the two bearings.
Grom or Ruckus?
both. But you know how to drive a manual car, right?
I do.
Manual transmission.
I do.
Yeah, it's the same thing. But on a bike, you're just using your left arm instead of your left foot to clutch in and clutch out.
So instead of using your foot as a clutch, you're using your left hand.
Yeah, left hand. So the thing is, some people that have never driven a manual transmission vehicle struggles a lot because they think, oh, I could just shift and go.
So my question to you is, because you know how like when you're driving a manual car, you know, people like riding the clutch, and next thing you know, you end up smoking out your clutch, right? Is it the same with the motorcycle? Okay.
Yeah, 100%. You'll burn the clutch if you ride it too much or you keep on slipping it, you know?
You don't know how excited I am about going back to manual. I need to figure out where to get my license.
Oh, just go to the office. I could give you a license real quick. Yeah. I'll just write and print something that says license. And you'll be on your way. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. I don't do that.
We're too old to do that.
It's like going to the club with fake ID.
Yeah, like I'm too old to ride that thing dirty and get towed and pay even more money.
People get the wrong ideas. Like, dude, just go get your motorcycle license. It's not that hard. It's not that expensive. It's actually better for you, you know?
Well, it sounds like I need to make a video on how to. I'm sure there's a bunch, but we're going to do it our way.
Yeah. See, when you heat it up, it's so easy to knock it in. It's a pain in the ass to knock it out, though. Dude, you see how easy this is? I'm not even trying. I'm just like lifting it up and letting the weight of the wheel do this thing.
Kevin's got the Asian squat going.
I got the gangster pose, you know, one knee down like this. Dude, on one video, I squatted down with that, and this part has a tear in it. And it was all in the video, but no one called it out. Now people are gonna look for it. Shouldn't have said anything. Cool, all done. Like kung fu fighting sound effect. Ching, ching, ching,
Yep.
ching, ching,
Yep.
ching.
I kind of want to take like each of these bikes and rev them all and record it. So then whenever you guys cuss, I just go, round.
Actually, that's a good idea. You should do that.
I've been spending a lot of time cleaning up their media, figuring out what their old stuff is, getting all that stuff done.
Yeah.
And then also thinking of ways to record. I normally do not do this for a living. I do the back end stuff. I'm learning too.
We really appreciate it, new guy.
I am the new guy,
That's why you replaced the old guy.
the old guy. We still love you, old guy.
Just kidding. He's watching this right now. I get a phone call. We still love you, old guy. You helped us out a lot. We always appreciate it. Cool. We're done here. I gotta go get some tires and we'll mount some up.
Noise.
Exactly.
LB is so proud of his shirt right now.
Right now, man.
Hey, that's
How long has it been?
This is his prime time right
At
there,
least
man.
10 years ago.
10 years.
This is when we
Look
went to
at-
Hawaii, right?
Look at this.
Yeah.
Good job, sir.
Huh?
Good
Is this the
job.
Hawaii one or no?
No. I wore the Hawaiian one yesterday. Right in paradise.
So people always ask, is it ride slow or rise low?
If I sit on it, it's going to be riding low.
You'll be going very slow. 'cause it's so low. And then it's better.
What's wrong, LB? Why are you laughing?
I'm not laughing. I'm in pain. My back.
Oh, why are we all hurt, dude?
have to have some.
You got neck pains. You got back pains. I got foot pains. What pains are you in, Kevin?
I got hip pain.
If you are a chiropractor and want to have some marketing exposure, hit us up.
Thank you.
Yeah,
We definitely need that.
yeah, maybe some physical therapists too.
Okay, cool. I can get back to work.
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you mean get back to work?
We are gonna install tires.
Oh,
Hondas.
ooh,
Mr. Retire Brood, one of the founder of Chimera.
he retired.
Yep, so he's now in South America somewhere, enjoying life, flying airplanes, when he could be here with us, hanging out with the boys. Brood, we miss you over here. He always remind me of this. You know what, Kevin? I don't know what the answer is, but divorce is not one of them. He always remind me of that. That's how you know he's super wise. And I always ask him, hey, Brood, why do you think I would get a divorce? He goes, I'm not saying you are, but just in case you are thinking about playing around or running off with some young girls, divorce is not the answer.
It's definitely not the answer. That's the easy way out. Coming from the single guy. That smells good.
It's a secret sauce. I always fight it. Ugh. There you go. Boom! Pretty close. I always try to line up the marker.
Why do you line up the marker?
Usually that's the indication of the heavy spot or the light spot, so it lines up with the valve stem. Just for balancing, but it doesn't really matter. But OCD sometimes kicks in.
That's the mark he's talking about.
The best way to line it up is just to get some acetone and just wipe it off. I learned that from Aaron Colton, because he changes tires like pretty much every event, because Red Bull stunt rider, you know?
You're good. It's not in your face. You're good.
Sorry if that was an ugly mug that you had to stare at, guys. I was checking if you splattered them.
Everyone's out ducking.
Is it in your face? No? You're good. You're good, bro.
One down.
I don't know how these videos are gonna come out.
Yeah, it's gonna be very interesting, guys. I'm figuring it out. If you don't like it, leave it in the comments and say, get rid of this guy.
Damn, we have to find another new guy?
Maybe like, this guy talks way too much and his voice is annoying.
My voice? I know.
Not you, me.
I bring no value.
You bring all the knowledge. All I'm doing is just
Today's my
filming.
first day. What are you talking about?
You know it's serious when he wears a t-shirt, guys. I'm just letting you all know this.
Dude, it's late February. It's hot as
Yeah. So when it comes to tires, is there a difference between all of them?
Oh yeah.
Is there such thing as like all season tires for?
Yeah, there is actually.
No, really?
Yeah, but they don't call it all season, but you can definitely tell by the tread pattern. Like this one's more of a race pattern, you know, more rounded, less design on it.
Dang, are we gonna do a whole video talking about tires?
Actually, we should. Because some people, they see this and they see this direction and they always think it's backwards. Especially for the front. The back, you follow the pattern is fine, kind of like a car, directional. But for the front, most motorcycle patterns, it has to go opposite. So sometimes we'll ship out wheels and tire mounted onto the rim, and people always call us and be, hey, you guys got the tires backwards. We're like, no, it's right, and they wouldn't believe us. But sometimes the tire manufacturer will have two direction on it for front and rear, and that usually helps our argument. But when they don't, then that's where people question it. So I think we should do a video about that.
Time to bring out the acetone.
You're right. Okay. You know, only on these tires, or at least mini moto wheel, we can manhandle it. But on the Hardy wheel, forget it. However it mounts is however it sits. Sidewalls are so stiff, heavy, big. Not cut out for that type of work.
Is there like a thing with PSI also?
Yeah.
So like, is it like kind of like overlanding where you get a certain PSI with certain type of terrain and stuff like that?
Yep. For these, at the go-kart track, I would probably run them like at 18 PSI, 18 to 20 PSI, and it's gonna grip really good.
What's the stock PSI?
Stock PSI, like normal riding PSI is probably like 24, 25.
Oh.
Yeah. It's really, it's like barely anything. I mean, these things are really lightweight. I mean, you could go a little bit higher. Just depends on your preference. Some people go 28 because they want to save fuel. But it's a harsher ride. And I mean, you get like 100 miles to a gallon, you know? How much more fuel are you going to save, or how much more gas you're going to save? But follow the factory spec tires right here.
Man, Jimmy.
What's up?
Why you be doing all these crazy things
What
without
thing?
me?
Cause I
Look
can't
at this.
stop, man.
He already cut it, nice and clean. Put these on. Looks like he did the oxygen sensor, right? Was this oxygen? I'm assuming this is oxygen.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the O2 sensor, yeah.
Oh, okay. That's the O2 sensor. I recognize that. I had to change that on my 3rd gen. And then what else are you working on, Jimmy? What else are you working on?
Adjusting the brake
Oh.
lever.
He installed the brake cable.
There's always going to be last minute touch-ups and details and stuff like that.
Yeah, you gotta give it a bath.
Yeah.
Something that I can do, I guess. Oh wait, is there a special way to give a bike a bath?
No, you could just use spray foam, let it foam up, brush. Of course, don't mix your oily stuff with the clean stuff. Rinse with spotless rinse and you're good to go. So once Jimmy gets that done, and then we'll get started. I'll grab all the stuff to do the front suspension. Pop all that on, the rear suspension, so we can put the wheels on, the brakes.
Well, oh God. Oh God. Ah. We are kind of in a rush. It's been fun doing all this talking, but it's now time to get some work done. I'm just gonna shoot B-roll while these guys are handling business. These projects, you know? You gotta get it done. You gotta get it done. All right, let's get to it. Oh man. 116. Poor Jimmy is in pain.
Yeah.
That's what happened when you don't want to go to the chiropractor.
Jimmy, you should have went to the chiropractor, man.
I have to take this, okay? So I can taste it, okay?
You can taste the pain.
Yeah.
You gotta put the blood, sweat, and tears into this bike.
My life is so happy, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Make me jealous, you know? I need to put myself into some hole, you know? God damn it.
He's a little cuckoo sometimes.
Oh, we're tired. And I think we're calling it. How much did we get done, Kev?
We got a lot done. We just need to do test starting, link it to the computer, start the auto tune, make sure everything is good. Prep the system, add the coolant reservoir tank, brakes already bled. Yeah, I think we're like, I would say 80% done.
Yeah, we got a lot done. As you can hear,
We are tired. How tired are you?
Not tired at all. We can keep on going. No. It's alright. I mean, we only gotta get up at like 7 in the morning tomorrow. It's cool.
Oh, yeah.
Another day.
Yeah, another day.
Jimmy is probably gonna do Epsom salt bathtub.
That tough?
You ain't gonna do all that.
You ever done Epsom salt? Oh, dude, I'm gonna go get you some Epsom salt. You got a tub at home?
No.
Damn. Okay, we're gonna go get one of the trash gallons. I'm gonna fill it with hot water and then put Epsom salt, and then you jump in and then soak.
You're not gonna be in Hamyu, right?
Yeah, you'll be Hami. Hami translation, salty fish. All right,
Salty fish, that's it.
Jimmy's new nickname is Hami.
Yeah.
Salty
Be fun,
fish.
son.
All right.
Peace.
We're out.
See you in the morning.